Antifa's just a myth. Antifa's an idea. Antifa's radical violence that's destroying the city of Portland. What what's Antifa? Okay. All right, let me slow down here. What I'm saying, it sounds like some kind of misinformation campaign that you think would be coming from the right to throw Antifa under the bus or something. Not even close. What I just said was three different things coming from three different Democratic leaders about Antifa. So either they're trying to gaslight us here about Antifa, or they don't even know what the hell they are. So let's see if we can get to the bottom of this. As my first article I have pulled up here says, what is Antifa? Is it a group or an idea? And what do supporters want? Now, I'm not going to go through this article. We're going to get the information straight out of the horse's mouth on all this stuff. Before I get into that, guys, I hit my goal of 100 subscribers. Thank you guys so much. My next goal is 500 subscribers by April. So, listen, I'm super excited that I hit 100. I mean, I'm having so much fun here. I got a great community of subscribers. People leave me awesome comments. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Turn the notification bell on. Leave me a like. Drop a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. I've had some videos where I've had some great comments. I've had some great, back and forth with some of the subscribers. And honestly, that's excuse me, that's kind of the things that keep me going sometimes, keep me motivated, is the comments from you guys. So I love it. Like I said, thank you guys so much. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. So, Antifa. Now, what I was talking about from the left is, let's start off with, all right, this is how I'm going to start this. Mayor Ted Wheeler, mayor of Portland, Oregon, whose city has been under siege for the past year almost, from Antifa militants, downplayed Antifa through the last year of Trump's presidency. Now is calling out Antifa violence in Portland, which completely makes Joe Biden look like a 100% either liar or a fool that has no idea what he's talking about, and also makes Congressman Jerry Nadler. You guys remember Jerry Nadler, right? Jerry. Let me remind you who Jerry Nadler is. Jerry Nadler's the congressman who basically shit himself while he was walking off from the podium with Nancy Pelosi. The only way I can describe it is kind of like this.
Ruben, I'm in a situation here. We have to leave now.
Well, no, can we stay a couple more minutes?
But dude, no, this is serious. I just sharted.
I don't know what that means.
I tried to fart and a little shit came out. I just sharted. All right, now let's go.
You're the most disgusting person I've ever met in my life.
Take a look.
To our democracy.
Look at him.
Look
at Nancy.
Congresswoman Maloney.
Look at her. Look at him.
I want to join the distinguished chairman in acknowledging legislation of other members of Congress that are contained in the chairman's legislation that they are putting forth. And Chairwoman. And I also want to acknowledge Maxine Waters is doing some very important work on this subject.
He's trying to squeeze it, pinching it.
But part of preserving our democracy.
Oh my God! Look at the camera's following him.
Chairwoman of the.
Okay, Jesus! Now you guys all know who Jerry Nadler is. He's the guy that sharted, kind of shuffle off stage with dripping down his leg. Ugh. Okay. All right. Let's see what Jerry Nadler had to say about Antifa back in the summer.
Violence across the whole country. Do you disavow the violence from Antifa that's happening in Portland right now? There's riots.
That's a myth that's being spread only in Washington, D.C.
About Antifa in Portland?
Yes.
Sir, there's videos everywhere online. There's fires and riots. They're throwing fireworks at federal officers. DHS is there. Look online. It gets crazy, Mr. Nadler.
Okay, so you guys heard it out of the little shit troll himself, Jerry Nadler. Antifa's a myth. Of all the Antifa violence happening in Portland this whole summer, it was a myth. Whoever told you that was happening was lying to you. It wasn't happening. It wasn't being reported in the mainstream media. It was all a myth. Jerry Nadler just told you that, so you probably should believe the guy. Oh, what's behind me right here? Well, this is one of the hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands, of mugshots of that myth of a group, Antifa. Now, some people say, well, Antifa is an idea, it's not a real organization. Well, listen, Antifa, it's an idea, but if it's an idea, okay, that's fine. But it's an organization 100%. I don't know why these people get to it, but listen, I'm not going to go there. So these are the people in Antifa that have been arrested in Portland for rioting, numerous charges all across the board. Basically, they're all getting let out of jail, though, no charges. Andy No, if you look up Andy No, and his last name is pronounced NGO, Andy No, he's an Asian guy. And I would say he's a specialist on Antifa. He's written a book about Antifa. He's been violently assaulted and had his life changed by Antifa. And he tweets daily arrests on Antifa, Antifa violence, anything Antifa related. Andy No is keeping us all up to date on Twitter. So go check out his Twitter handle, Andy No, and like I said, NGO. And anything you want to know about Antifa, he's posting it up. And these lovely people all here with the different colored hair and the theys and thems, I'm not really sure. I don't want to insult any of them. Theys and thems and zers, I don't know the word, sorry. But these are the people that belong to Antifa that are committing the violence, destruction, terror in Portland. All right. So Jerry Nadler just said it was a myth. You guys heard it. I heard it. Even more importantly than Jerry Nadler saying that. And somebody, I'll play what drops the ball, blows this whole thing out of the water at the end. So Joe Biden, who's supposed to be the next president here at the end of the month, depending on what happens with this January 6th thing going on. Joe Biden, this man is supposed to be the president of the United States for the next 4 years. So one of two things is going on with Joe Biden. Either he has no idea of anything going on, he's just completely clueless, which I'm kind of leaning towards that, or he's just lying to us because he also says something about Antifa not being real. Let me play that for you. It's from the debate. And if you listen carefully afterwards, Donald Trump in the debate had the best comeback after what Joe Biden says about Antifa. So check this out.
I'll tell you what, somebody's got to do something about Antifa and the left because this is not a right-wing problem. This is a left-wing. This is a left-wing problem.
White supremacist. Antifa's an idea, not an organization.
Oh, you got it.
Not malicious. That's what his FBI. His FBI director said.
Well, then you know what?
No, we're done, sir. We're moving on to the next. We're moving.
When a bat hits you over the head, that's not an idea.
Donald Trump said, when a bat hits you over the head, that's not just an idea. Good comeback, President Trump. All right, they have Joe Biden saying it's just an idea. So, I mean, what is it? What is it, Sleepy? Excuse me. What is it, Joe Biden? Is Antifa an idea? Is it a myth, as Jerry Nadler would suggest? All right. Well, Democratic Portland mayor, who is right in the thick of it. Antifa attacked where this guy lived, attacked the condos or apartments where this guy lived, tried to set a fire in the lobby and burn this guy's building down. I'd say Ted Wheeler has way more firsthand knowledge than Joe Biden and Jerry Nadler. He's the mayor of Portland, so I'm sure he's getting briefed on everything that's going on there every day, every night with Antifa. So Ted Wheeler, finally, now everybody knows that Ted Wheeler tried to march with Antifa, tried to play nice with Antifa, because he didn't want Trump to get involved. He didn't want Trump to come in and basically didn't want Trump to, give him any props for stopping Antifa. Didn't want Trump to come in, settle Portland down, send in the, federal authorities to get rid of, all these thugs that were assaulting people and burning businesses down, assaulting the police. And so Ted Wheeler just tried to play it off like Antifa's not a problem. It's this, it's that. Well, Trump's not in right now. Listen, I'm not saying anything about the election. or who's going to do what going forward. But right now, Ted Wheeler thinks, Trump's out okay. So it's time to stop this in my city. This is starting to look really bad. So Ted Wheeler drops a Moab. Boom! Dropped a bomb on Jerry Nadler and Joe Biden. Just made them both look like complete assholes. Made them both look like the biggest dummies in the world. That's a problem when you got three Democrats saying three different things about this group that is tearing across these Democratic cities in the United States. This group needs to get, someone needs to get these guys under control. There's been suggestions that they be labeled domestic terrorists. Something needs to be done about these Antifa members. And so let's finally hear what Ted Wheeler has to say to make Joe Biden and Poopy Pants Jerry Nadler look like complete idiots.
My good faith efforts at de-escalation have been met with ongoing violence and even scorn from radical Antifa and anarchists.
Boom!
In response,
you guys hear that?
My good faith
Let's hear it again.
At de-escalation have been met with ongoing violence and even scorn from radical Antifa and anarchists.
Boom!
In response, it will be necessary to use additional tools and to push the limits of the tools we already have.
One more time, guys.
Good faith efforts.
There's a little more at the end here.
De-escalation have been met with ongoing violence and even scorn from radical Antifa and anarchists.
1 second.
In response, it will be necessary to use additional tools and to push the limits of the tools we already have to bring the criminal destruction and violence to an end.
Wow, did you hear that? Huh? Ted Wheeler just dropped a bomb on Antifa, said this violence and these criminal activities are coming to an end. Portland's had enough. They're fed up with it. Antifa, they're coming for you. So now, what do we do about Biden and Nadler? I guess we have to decide, are these guys complete morons? Or are they just trying to lie to us? I don't know. You guys, let me know in the comments what you think. This is so bizarre. This isn't some, right-wing politician, some conservative or Republican political commentator, a politician, or some other group trying to say stuff about Antifa. This isn't a back and forth. This is three Democratic politicians, a mayor, Jerry Nadler, congressman, and Vice President Joe Biden, who may or may not be whatever. I don't want to get into that. Three Democratic politicians can't make up their minds. One's an idea, one's a myth, and one's a criminal, violent criminal group. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, because this is crazy. This is crazy. Props to Ted Wheeler for calling it out a little late. Sorry, Portland. You guys voted him in. You guys let him do this stuff. So, how's anyone else supposed to feel bad for you? I don't live in Portland. If I did live in Portland, I would have bounced. So, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Like I said, next goal, 500. We got a ways to go, but I know we can do it. You guys are awesome. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for the thumbs up. And I'm just really excited to, continue to build this community and grow this channel, have some fun, bring you guys some crazy stories, bring you guys some laughs, and just try to make 2021 the best year we possibly can. All right, guys? Stay safe out there. The world has gone crazy. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Until next time, peace.